So, it's me, your little boy, K. Samson. I have something special for you today. Listen, many people are wondering where you come from because there is no one to compare or to use, to measure, or how would I say? There is no one up there that they can use to define someone like you. Because the truth is this: we may come from the same home, but we are not of the same what status. We may be the same color, but we are not the same place. We may wear the same cloth, we may wear white, black, and white, black as I wear my own now. But that does the same color of appearance, but that does not mean we carry the same grace. That is why a lot of people up there, many of them are like, where this one come from? No, we have never met someone like this. Nothing is going to be able to destroy them. Even affliction is running away. Because let me tell you, there are some people you will fire bullet. Even the bullet will say, no, I'm not going away. The moment if you shoot it, the bullet will refuse to release. Let me tell you, there are some people you will meet. Not, my dad used to tell me this word every day. He said something, not all tree you can cut with ordinary hand. There are some tree you will see, even the tallest, even the fatness, nobody will advise you to carry sword. Even there are some sword you will use, the sword will reject the tree. Why? Because there is something bigger than the other trees. There is something what amazing. So what am I trying to say? Many people are wondering about where you come from. Many people up there are no longer comfortable. They are no longer comfortable with you because they cannot just figure out where you come from. Many of them are doubting you. Many of them are doubting that you are not human. Many of them are now having that doubt that this is not a woman. This is extraordinary God on earth. This is God representative. This is untouchable. Many of them have fully come to realize that even the spear that they send is still afraid. Even the arrow that they may release is still panicking. Even the evil word that they may utter is still panicking. Even their charm is already telling them this one is unkillable. This one is unstoppable. This one marriage is unfinishable. This one marriage is undestroyable. This one business is undestroyable. Why? Because the coat of the Lord is upon him. That's why Ezekiel said, he said, the Spirit of the Lord come upon me, and he take me to a place full of bones. And he said to me, can this bone rise again? And the Bible said, he said, prophesies. Let me tell you something. A lot of people are wondering because even everything around you that is dead is coming to life. They can see the grass growing. Yes, I don't need to listen, my brothers and sisters. I don't need to say it. Your enemy can see the grass growing. They can see the dead trees coming to life because of your presence. They can see many people around you who have been celebrating the downfall of people before, who have been celebrating and jubilating the downfall of your whether people around you. Many of them are wondering about how suddenly many of them start to grow because of your appearance. Listen, the reason why the people of Babylon get victory is because of the appearance of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So what does that tell you is that your enemies, many of them are shocked because everything that was dead before you come is coming to alive. That's what some of them are saying, where this one come from? This one is not from this region. This one is not from this one. This one is totally different. Everything that is dead now is coming to alive. Look at Success. Success is now what? A companion. Look at Glory. Glory is not Glory. Cover him. Look at uniqueness. Uniqueness is now part of him. It's just like a coat that is wearing. Look at his house. It's full of glory of the Lord. Look at him. The angels of the Lord are protecting us, securing him, because they never see someone like you that carry that kind of grace. They never believe that someone can just come. Everything that was dead will suddenly come to life. That is what shocked the people of Babylon. That is what make the life of Ezekiel become different. That is what make the life of Ezekiel totally different from the rest of others. The Bible make me to understand that God said to Ezekiel, he said, before you were born, I have selected you. Let me tell you, before Ezekiel arrived, if you can just use spiritual understanding to figure out the reason and the coming life of bone, that means before Ezekiel was born, many bones have already died. Many warriors have already gone down. Many glories have already been buried. Many sources have already been abandoned. Many things have been stolen. But the Bible says God took Ezekiel and said to Ezekiel, can this bone rise again? That means the bone have been there for so long. That means the bone have been abandoned. No one to restore it. That's what I'm telling you. There are a lot of people up there who are seeing your family right now that not where they do used to be in 5 years to come, in 5 years back, not where they do used to be in 2 years back, not where they are in 3 years, in 4 years, in 6 years, or in last year they are today, because the glory of God is manifesting radically with you. And with that, many of them are glory, restoring. Everything that have been stolen is being restored according to the book of Joel 2:25. He said he will restore the years that the canker worms and caterpillar have automatically destroyed. He said, who is that speaketh, and it shall come to pass? And the Bible make me to understand. He said, he is the Lord that doeth it, that men may fear him. So your life is confusing a lot of people because they don't know where you come from, the kind of person you are. And they don't know how to stop it, because not all fire you can even use water to stop. Not all fire you can even use water to quench. That is why volcano, no matter how much water you may pour, no matter how much water you may try to put, it will still be pumping out when it is the time. So many people up there are shocked of what you are doing right now. They are shocked of the sources they are seeing within you. So your life confused them. They don't know where you come from. You know what I'm saying? Remain blessed.